Good morning, detectives. I am checking in with you to kind of show you what our assignment is going to be for this week. We are in week 6 of this crazy distance learning thing, if you can believe it. I can't believe it's 7 weeks now since we have actually been in class together, if you count spring break. This week, I thought it would be fun for us to create some wanted posters because that's what happens. Someone creates a crime, then there's wanted posters. So this week, we're going to focus on creating a Wild West Outlaws wanted poster. So each one of you will be getting a copy of this assignment. And it is a Google slide and it is already good to go for you. So when you open it up, though, it might show smaller like this. And you're like, okay, well, I can't really read that. So you'll want to go over here to where it says insert, and right underneath it is this little magnifying glass that says zoom. If you bring it up to 100%, you can see it a lot better. If you want it bigger than that, if you want 200%, it gets even bigger, okay? So however you need for it to be, in fact, this is actually kind of nice. So this is 200%. That will help you to be able to see it and be able to work in it. Now, you should be able to click on it and type your name in, date, period, and go on down. And this talks a little bit about what a wanted poster is. So, a wanted poster is a sign used to inform the public that a criminal is at large. Sometimes local authorities will offer rewards for any information that leads to an arrest. Wanted posters have been around for centuries, but are most noted during the period of the Wild West from 1865 to 1895. Your assignment is to create a wanted poster for a famous Wild West outlaw of your choice. Wanted poster expectations. You need to complete the Wild West outlaw research sheet prior to creating your poster. As you conduct research, cite all sources on the Works Cited page provided. You may use an electronic citation creator such as EasyBib. You must also include the URL in your citation. Use only reliable internet sources. Wikipedia is not, I repeat, is not a reliable website because the articles can be written and edited by anyone. Your poster must include a digital or hand-drawn photo of the outlaw. The Wild West outlaw must be labeled with his or her full name and alias. You will also need to include basic information that would help the public recognize the outlaw: height, weight, hair color, etc. You must include a full paragraph that describes the crime of the outlaw. What did they do? You should take the role of the Wild West sheriff or lawman in seeking the criminal. Proper spelling and grammar, not including slang, should be used. Be creative. Tell your story in a fun Wild West theme. Make sure to fully look over the example provided by me, your teacher. Due date is going to be this Friday, May 8th. And so I will add that when I post this onto Google Classroom, but that is your due date. Okay, so our next slide is the research page. So once you start researching, you outline, you decide who you want to do. You're going to put your name again and the date, what the outlaw's full name is. Most outlaws in the Wild West went by an alias, not their original birth name. What was their birth date? Where were they born? What was their occupation? Were they married? And was the outlaw apprehended? Did the detectives finally get him? Did the Wild West sheriff finally get him or not? Please explain. Date of death. How did the outlaw die? What were the crimes that the outlaw committed? Why were they wanted? Okay, so this is just to keep track of your notes for your poster. Then on the next slide is some more research guide, page 2. What forensic evidence could have been gathered from the crime scene or scenes of the crimes that your outlaw committed? So what kind of forensic evidence could be counted? So you can give me bullets there. What modern day forensic science tests could be used to prove this person committed the crime? So what do we have now that could have helped prove that they committed the crime? And you'll explain that here. And you should be able to, again, type right onto this document. Okay, so just click where you need to type. So next to each one of these bullets, and then down here, there should be, text box. Again, type right onto this document. Okay, so our next page is to help you keep track of your works cited document. So the website link, author's name, title, publisher, date, publish, date, access. So this keep track of your websites for when you do your works cited page, just to help you out as part of the research guide. And this is where you'll create your works cited page. Again, you'll be able to click and type right on in here. Okay. And here, the very next slide, number 6, is going to be your actual template for creating your wanted poster. So again, you should be able to click, type right in what their full name was, their alias, their age, their height, and in here, you'll be able to insert your picture. Okay, that's where you're going to want to put your picture, put the name of your outlaw. Okay, so here, whoops. What was the description of the crime? You should be able to get that off your research notes from above. And what happened and where did they catch them, the $1,000 reward. Here you go. Slide number 7 says, example project this way. And here is an example of a completed wanted poster. Dead or alive, Clyde Barrow, here's a little mugshot. Clyde Barrow was the full name. Alias was Bud. Age was 23. 5'7", 125 pounds. Hair color dark brown. Eye color hazel. Wanted by the FBI. Murder, robbery, and kidnapping. Now he's got 3 big ones going on. Okay, description of the crime. There have been a string of crimes committed by the outlaw Clyde Bud Barrow. Clyde has never been satisfied with the hand he was dealt in life. He was born to a poor farming family in Rowena, Texas. To make matters worse, he grew up in the Great Depression. His crime spree began when he dropped out of school and stole a car with his brother Buck. From then on, he lived a life of crime. Clyde's girlfriend Bonnie is often spotted driving the getaway car. Bonnie will do anything for Clyde. She has even smuggled in a gun to help him escape jail. Clyde's crimes turned to murder when he held up the local grocery store and killed the store owner. It is believed that Clyde has killed a total of 13 people. Clyde has managed to elude authorities and avoid capture for nearly 2 years. If you or anyone you know has seen this outlaw or his paramour, Bonnie, report it immediately to the local authorities. There is a reward for any information that leads to the arrest of Clyde or his partner in crime, Bonnie. Okay, so this is what one would look like if completely done. And then on slide 9, this is what your works cited would look like completely done. Okay, so this is the whole project. There's 9 slides. Each one of you will have a copy of this. And like I mentioned before at the beginning, if when you open it, it looks super small like this, and you're like, well, how the heck does she expect me to do this? I can't even read it. Remember, come over here to this magnifying glass and zoom it in. Here's what 100% looks like and 200% looks like, okay? So hopefully that is helpful. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I won't see you, which unfortunately, but I will be talking to you again very soon. You guys take care, and I miss you guys.